welcome to my class. So in this video, we will discuss how to evaluate functions. Since I have former students na mag-grade 11 ngayong school year, they requested na gumawa ako ng videos about lessons nila in grade 11 sa math. So I decided to have this lesson sa core subject nila na Gen Math about evaluating functions. So let's try this exercise. Let f of x be equal to 2x minus 3. So find, ano nga hanapin natin? So letter A, f of 0. Letter B, f of negative 1. Letter C, f of 5. And letter D, f of negative 1/2. So this is lesson about functions. So when we say evaluating the function, so ito yung function natin. When we say evaluate, we will solve for the value of the whole function given these values for x. So, yung x ng function natin, papalitan natin itong mga values na to na nasa loob ng parentheses. So, I suggest my students na balikan or mag-review sila about integers, about fractions, and about rational expressions. Dahil magagamit nila yung skills ng mga topics na yon dito sa lesson na ito. So, now let's start to evaluate the function. Again, ito yung function natin. Let's start with letter A. So, let us evaluate the function if x is equal to 0. So, f of 0. So, again, we will copy the given 2x minus 3. So, ito yung function natin. So, we have f of 0. Ibig sabihin, we will input 0 to x. Papalitan natin ang x ng 0. So, we will have here f of 0 is equal to 2 times 0. Yan pong ibig sabihin ng evaluating this function. So now f of 0 is 2 times 0, that is 0 minus 3. Therefore, f of 0 is 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. Ibig sabihin po niyan, ang value ng given function natin ay negative 3. Kapag ang x niya ay 0. Okay po? Let's have letter B. F of negative 1. So, what will be the value of the function if x is negative 1? So, again, the function is 2x minus 3. Ngayon, papalitan natin ang x ng negative 1. So, we have f of negative 1, that is 2 times negative 1 minus 3. Okay, now solve. So, f of negative 1 is equal to 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2, minus 3. So, f of negative 1 is negative 2 minus 3, that is equal to negative 5. Ibig sabihin, ang value ng function natin na ito ay negative 5 kapag ang x ay negative 1. Let's have letter C. Letter C, we have f of 5. Okay? So, again, the function is 2x minus 3. So, f of 5 is equal to 2 times palitan ng x ng 5 minus 3. So, f of 5 is 2 times 5, that is 10, minus 3. So, therefore, f of 5 is 10 minus 3, which is 7. So, the function will be equal to 7 when x is equal to 5. And the last one, f of negative 1/2. So, again, we have 2x minus 3. So, for f of negative 1/2, we'll have 2 times palitan ng x ng negative 1/2 minus 3. So, f of negative 1/2 is, so 2 times negative 1/2. So, 2, pag ginawang fraction is 2 over 1. Diba? multiply numerator and numerator, denominator and denominator, or sa madaling salita, we can just cancel this out, diba? That's equal to 1. So 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Okay? Then copy minus 3. So f of negative 1 half is negative 1 minus 3. That is negative 4. So the value of the function is negative 4 when x is negative 1 half. So madali pa lang po itong topic na ito o yung mga examples na binigay ko. So ito pasimula po pa lang po ng fraction. So mag-review tayo ng fraction because may mas mahirap pa na given dito. So, kailangan natin yung skills natin in fraction in this topic because napansin ko with my students, ang fraction talaga or sa fraction talaga, nahihirapan sila, especially in addition and subtraction of dissimilar fractions. So, let's have another example. So, let's have more example because in math, talagang totoo yung kasabihan na practice makes perfect in math. Okay? So, given the function, find each function's value. Let's have, let f of x be equal to 1 over x minus 2. Okay? So, hanapin natin. Find f of 0, f of 2, f of 3, and f of 1/4. Ayan, may fraction na naman. So, let's start with f of 0. So, f of 0, so again, we have 1 over x minus 2, palitan ng x ng 0. So, this will become 1 over 0 minus 2. So, we have now 1 over 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Or just simply, f of 0 is negative 1 half. Okay? So, the function is negative 1 half when x is equal to 0. Let's have another example, f of 2. Dito na lang sa baba. So, f of 2. Again, we have 1 over x minus 2. So, papalitan ang x ng 2. This will become 1 over. So, ang x papalitan ng 2. 2 minus 2. So, the answer will be 1 over 2 minus 2 is 0. So, ang denominator natin ay 0. So, that is undefined. Undefined. So, f of 2 is undefined. Kasi wala naman tayong number na makukuha na pwedeng i-multiply sa 0 na ang sagot ay 1. So, that is undefined. Next, number 3 is f of 3. So, again, we have 1 over x minus 2. The function is 1 over x minus 2. Palitan ng x ng 3. So, this will become 1 over 3 minus 2. Now, we have 1 over 3 minus 2 is 1. Or 1 divided by 1. So, f of 3 is 1. The value of the function is 1 when x is equal to 3. Let's have the fourth one. F of 1/4. Ayan, fraction. So, we're gonna have 1 over 1/4 minus 2. Ayan, fraction. So, unahin natin yung nasa baba muna. So, we're gonna have here 1 over. So, subtraction sa baba. Fraction 1/4 minus 2. So, dissimilar fraction sila. Kailangan natin silang gawing similar fraction. Get the LCD. Ang LCD ay 4. Ang denominator kasi ng 2, diba, ay 1. So, LCD nila ay 4. So, dito sa 1/4, hindi nagbago ang denominator. So, hindi rin magbabago ang numerator. So, 1 pa rin yan. Minus. So, 4. divided by 1, that is 4, times 2 is 8. Okay, so 8/4. Tama ba? Ang 8/4 ba equivalent sa 2? Yes. Okay po. So, that's how it should be done. Okay, let's continue. Unahin pa rin natin yung sa baba. So, we're gonna have 1 over. So, pwede na natin itong isubtract kasi pareho na sila ng denominator. Pinag-isa ko na lang sila dito, okay? That's also equivalent to 1/4 minus 1/8. Baka kasi nalilito. 1/4 minus 8/4. Ano ba yung sinulat ko? Ayan, the same lang yan dyan. So, 1 minus 8 is negative 7. Negative 7, then copy 4, negative 7/4. Ayan. So, we have 1 divided by negative 7/4. So, this will become 1 times reciprocal ng negative 7/4, that is negative 4/7. So, pag minultiply natin to sa 1, it's still equal to this number. Therefore, f of 1/4 is negative 4 over 7. So, the value of the function will be negative 4 over 7 when x is 1/4. So, kinakailangan lang po natin mag-practice because in mathematics, it's a skill. So, we need to practice our skill para gumaling tayo rito. So, that will be all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye!